Good morning to each and everyone. So I would like to start by congratulating Muhammad Zahim, who is elected as the star of the month. So there is a reason for him getting selected as the star of the month. He is from the lower grade. So we have got many students from the middle grades and the higher grades and the lower grades. But one specific person from the lower grade got selected as the star of the month. So he has achieved most points in class dojo. So we have got a lot of criterias. We have got a lot of credit points in class dojo for each and every activity and achievement. So the citation will be read towards the end by any of the facilitators. So I would like to congratulate Muhammad Zahim for this achievement. So this is for the first time that we are giving this Star of the Month award, and for December, Zahim is the winner. Okay, so we have got. So I would like to congratulate Zahim and move on. So the next one is, I would like to bring one specific thing into spotlight. That's about Muhammad Amin. So he got shortlisted for Fab Academy internship program. So Fab Academy is an international organization which focus on design aspects. So Fab Academy basically teaches people all across the globe how to design in a new era, how to design the user interfaces, how to design user experience, how to design PC boards, the chip boards, how to design hardwares, how to do 3D printing, how to do some kind of 3D and 2D animations and other stuffs. So Amin got shortlisted. I'm not telling that he got selected. His interview was over last day. So he attended the interview and it was really good for him. And the final list is not yet out. But I would like to bring this thing into spotlight only because I'm not pretty sure how many of the students applied for this. Because we informed this about this particular program 1 month back. And I didn't see from any other parents. I didn't see the messages from any other parents. I didn't see any of the mails or any of the recognitions that are happening from other students. So this is one thing that we need to understand. So if you want to achieve something different, you need to think different. You will have to follow up. Okay, so the parents should take a follow-up measure. The only thing we can do from the school's part is we can inform, because we don't have your personal data. We don't have all the data to apply from our end, right? So the parents should sit along with your children and try to apply and try to tap all the opportunities that are coming on the way. And coming back to this Fab Lab internship opportunity, usually this opportunity goes to engineering, the students who have completed UG and PG in engineering, BTech or BE or MTech in engineering. So usually the social norm is like this. The social norm is something like the people who completed engineering will go for this kind of internship program. But we try to break the norms, right? So when I checked the Fab Lab website, I couldn't see any restriction on age. I couldn't see any restriction on region, or I couldn't see any restriction on the qualification criteria. So we just applied. And at the same time, we informed the entire community about that. And there are subsidies for the girls. Like you will get 95% subsidy, right? Out of the $5,000 fees, girls will get 95% subsidy and boys will get 80% scholarship. Right. So I informed about this and I told each and every parent. I didn't individually come into each and every parent, but I informed in the group that this is a great opportunity. But I didn't see any of the parents taking any initiative. So if you don't take an initiative, there is no meaning in staying with Hashpicho School. I'm telling frankly, because we are going in a different path. We are showing something different. We are actually building our own pathways. We are constructing our own roads. We don't just want to follow some other path which is already traversed by a group, right? We don't wish to follow a herd. We want to be different. That's why we are at Hashpicho School, right? So each and every parent, I'm not pretty sure like how seriously you have taken this new approach in education. Still, the parents believe that you will get a result at the end of class 10 and class 12. The parents are still waiting for that, the mark list of class 10 and class 12. If you are waiting for that, there is no meaning in staying with Hashpicho School, because we are going with the changes that are happening in the real world. And we are trying to build a kind of culture wherein we are bringing in some meaning to education. So don't think that this is the last opportunity that is coming up in your way. You will find a lot of opportunities, but this is the way. Never ever believe in social norms. Never ever think that the age is a criteria, the degree is a criteria, or some other factors are a criteria. Always try to tap opportunities. Then you will come across you will get the doors will open for you. Okay, so here at Hashpicho School, I would like to clearly bring one point into your mind. So this we have discussed with each and every parent. When you are taking admission, we have clearly mentioned this. Class 10 and class 12 are not the only goals. Clearing something, the board in class 10 and class 12 is not the only norm at Hashpicho School. That is just a side business. Okay, so when you go to a traditional school, they'll tell that clearing class 10 and class 12 is the ultimate goal of the school. No, here we don't have. That is just a side business. That is something that will happen or like on the go. Okay, so please take my words for that. That is something that will happen on the go. You might have seen the achievement of Siddharth, right? Siddharth has already he has already secured 92% of marks in 3 subjects. The first part is done for class 10. And he learned everything on his own. We didn't teach anything. We didn't teach him basic computation. We didn't teach him the other papers, the economics paper or other paper he attended. We didn't teach that. He learned everything on his own and he secured 92% of mark. And that's going to happen because that's the world. Because once the students devise their own strategies, they will clear that. Believe in their potential. Never ever depend on the schools to clear the class 10 and class 12 boards. I'm not telling that we won't support. We will support in all the possible ways. We will support in building the strategies. We will support in building a strategy and building their own learning models and their own exam cracking models. Okay, we would support the students for that. We won't teach or we won't give them tuition and we won't ask them to select the subject accordingly like what we like. We always ask the students to select the subjects as per your interest and study and build a strategy and clear the exams, because class 10 and class 12 exams are not just the end of the studies. It's just a start. You will have to be a lifelong learner. You will have to attend a lot of exams on the go. You will have to attend if you get into corporate. I got selected into campus, Wipro campus in 2006. And I used to write. Initially, there was only one exam per year. Okay. But at the end of my career, like when I resigned from Wipro, the situation was like each and every quarter you had an exam. Right now, the situation is like each and every month you have got an exam to get appraisals. Right. So the class 10 and class 12 exams are not the end. It's just a start. So if you don't strategize yourself, you won't clear those exams. If you depend on entrance coaching centers, if you depend on schools for learning, if you depend on colleges for exams, if you just pursue education for the sake of exams, you won't reach there. You will have to take a different path. So that's what we clearly communicate at Hashpicho School. Okay, but exams will happen and your children will clear that. The students will clear that. I'm pretty sure about their capabilities. But exam is not the main goal. The class 10 and class 12 exams are not the only goal, and it's not the main goal at Hashpicho School. The main goal at Hashpicho School is to achieve something different, to sell, to try starting some enterprises, to showcase to the world that we are different. So that's the ultimate goal at Hashpicho School. That's why we follow something called some alternative path. And here parents have got something called a FOMO, fear of missing out from the crowd. So when they look at the crowd, if you check the case of India, there are around 27 crores of students learning in schools and colleges. 27% of the population, 27 crore are the student category. They are learning at schools or colleges or UG or PG programs. Okay, but don't be the part of that. People are thinking like the parents or the community is thinking like we will miss out something if you don't go behind the traditional norms. If you don't learn all those grammar stuffs, we are going to miss out. Don't think like that, because the world is changing a lot. The world is changing a lot. That's the reality. You might have already experienced that. The past parents, you might have already experienced that, right? So for the last 20, 25 years, you might have learned something. You may be at the age of 35 or 40 right now, right? And the world has changed a lot. And don't believe that whatever system we have come across will be the same that should be repeated for our children also. It's a foolish belief. Don't believe like that. Be a change factor. Think about changes. Think to be different. So never ever thinking about missing out something. You are not going to miss out something if you don't learn grammar. If you are not going to miss out something if you don't learn Hindi. Okay, and if you are not going to miss out something if you don't learn the multiplication table by heart. Okay, so the world has changed. So admit that and move on. So never ever be threatened about this FOMO factor, fear of missing out. You won't miss out anything. You will achieve a lot. And fear about being obsolete. This is the thing that we need to check. At schools right now, what is happening is that the schools and educational institutions are teaching something which is obsolete in the real world, which is nowhere in the real world, which is not applied in the real world. Industry academia gap or the academia market gap is huge. Even they are not teaching any of the skills that are really required. The selling skills, the financial skills, the communication skills, nothing is taught. So here at Hashpichu School, we are thinking in a different way, wherein our children won't get obsolete in the real world. Because whenever there is an AI to do something, let them use that tool and be prominent in the real world. Right. So let us don't think that, not think that by hearting the multiplication table is the ultimate achievement. Let us not think that learning the grammar is the ultimate achievement. Let us not think that by hearting some stuffs which the computer can give you is the real-time achievement. If the computer can do something, leave it to the computer and do something which the computer can't do, which the artificial intelligence or the robotics can't do. So this is the thing that we need to check out. If you are getting obsolete, you might have already experienced if you are a working professional, you might have already experienced the change that is happening in your sector. If you are a businessman, you might have already experienced the change that is happening in the real market, right? So don't go behind that traditional norm. Change, because you have already chosen a different path, which is not chosen by the crowd, right? Which is not chosen by the majority. You have already taken a step. So never try to club that to the old one with a FOMO approach. Okay, never be in a FOMO approach and try to achieve something at Hashpichu School and again club the entire steps that are happening in the traditional school. No, don't have a different thought process. Think differently. If you think differently, you will achieve something great. That's the case I was explaining about Amin, right? Amin is not an extraordinary student. He's just an ordinary student. The only thing is that we are traversing different paths. We are checking about different paths. So if somebody is telling that engineering is the criteria to get into Fab Academy, we are trying to tap into that opportunity without even passing class 10. Without even clearing class 10, we are trying to tap into that opportunity. And luckily, we got an opportunity to get interviewed. And the interview was good. I told you, no? So hopefully we believe that we will get selected. So even if you don't get selected, at least we tried, right? So that's the thing that we need to do with our children also. And we need to stay relevant and updated. So this is not the only problem. This is not the only thing that is relevant to the students. This is not, the human beings should be lifelong learners. And whoever stops learning will cease to exist. So please believe that if you want to be relevant, no matter whether you are an engineer with 20 years of experience, no matter whether you are a doctor with 15 years of practice, if you don't stay relevant and updated, you will get outdated. That's for sure, because artificial intelligence is revolutionizing things in such a way. Last day, there was a news from Spotify, Duolingo, the language learning app which we use at our school. They're telling that they're replacing the entire human workforce with artificial intelligence. They don't want a human workforce to check the kind of translations that are happening with languages. So if you want to speak one language and if you need to get translated to another language, you don't want a person to intervene and check that. So that's the kind of technology that are coming up. Then people may ask, each and every time we don't have access to technology. But believe me, 99% of the time you will have access to technology. The only time, maybe 1% of the time you may lose access to technology. And the entire world is built on technology, and the entire world is revolving around technology and artificial intelligence. So please stay relevant and updated. Please learn along with your children. I would request the parents to take some quality time, sit with them and check what they learn and try to learn from them, because they are learning AI, they are learning technology, they are learning about researching about new stuffs, right? So we want the parents to learn along with your children. Believe me, that will give you an extra advantage in your profession. That will give you an extra advantage in your business. That will give you an extra advantage in your life. So that extra mile, if you want to go to that extra mile, and if you want to be successful, please start learning with your children, and this will create a kind of ecosystem wherein you won't have that FOMO factor, right? And you won't fall in the FOMO, that is fear of being obsolete. So you won't have the FOMO factor once you sit along with your children and try to learn what they learn. And don't just go and ask them at the end of the year, asking them about whether you learned Hindi, whether you learned this grammar, or whether you learned multiplication table. Don't think in that way. Sit with them each and every day. Try to learn what they learn. Try to learn about the new artificial intelligence tool. Try to learn about the technology. Try to learn about the research that they are doing. Try to learn about the projects they are doing, and try to learn from them, and try to try to build some opportunities out of that. That will help you to lead a financial, a life with financial freedom. Okay, so if you want to be relevant in the world, please stay updated and don't follow the herd. Because if you follow the herd, even in India itself, you have got 140 crore population, right? So if you follow the herd, I told you like 27 crore students are right now learning in India. And 40% of the entire Indian population are youngsters only. Okay, so if you follow the herd, you won't reach anywhere. Even if you learn in IITs, you won't get into what you what kind of career that you are looking into. But if you think differently, you will achieve something earlier. So at Hashpicha School, we usually tell that education, the K-12 education or the school education is only for 3 to 5 years. So we don't just claim that. We give you opportunities. We equip the students with the right tools. We equip the students with the right learning culture. Okay, so please don't think that you are going to get a result after 25 years. At Hashpicha School, you are going to get a result in 3 months. You are going to get a result in 6 months. You are going to get a result within 1 year. So if you want to get the result, think differently. Don't follow the herd. Don't just think that the traditional educational pathway is going to help you out. Of course, we will give the class 10, class 12 boards, and we will appear for graduation and post-graduation also, for the namesake. Okay, for the namesake, we will appear for that, and our students will clear that. That's for sure. Don't be afraid of that. Okay, our students will clear that. But if they think differently, if they think in a different way, they will achieve this result in a faster pace, and that will help them to stay relevant. Okay, hope you got me. And this is the world. Last day, ChatGPT released one of their prime feature called GPT Store. So this is an opportunity for each and everyone. It's not only an opportunity for the students over here, it's an opportunity for the parents also. If you can build a mobile app, you can build a software just by commanding this particular tool, just by giving some commands. Whatever application you try to build using artificial intelligence, you can just give the right commands, you can give the right prompts, you can guide this tool, and you can build application. You can make money out of this. You can sell applications. You can sell custom GPTs to people who are really required, right? So this is a marketplace, and our students have already built that. I'm not claiming that they have gone into a commercial aspect of this, but our students at higher grade have already built these 2 bots, and this is just a 5 minutes or 10 minutes game to build such a bot. All right. So if you want to, my advice to the parents would be like, even if you don't have the tech background, try to understand what your children are trying to learn. Try to understand what they are learning, and try to build a team along with them. Try to seek opportunities. Try to build business opportunities out of this, because you have got enormous possibilities. Whatever possibilities we are discussing at Hash Future School, it's not only for the students. It's not only for this young, charming and talented students. This is also for the parents. So if you are a mom with career break, just sit with them and try to learn what they are learning. Just try to devise things how they are trying to build a career out of at an early age. So if you have a career break, try to reset your career. Try to revamp, try to learn something new and get back into a new career if you want. So if you are a father who is working, who is struggling in your profession, or if you are someone who is trying to build a business, try to build a team along with your children and try to build a business out of that. There is huge opportunity and the technology is going highly democratic. Everyone can do this. So please try to learn along with your children and try to redesign your life, profession and business. So I want this because I just don't want the students to come to Hash Future School and try learning something, clear the board exams and go. That's not what we expect. We expect a change in the community. We want the community to think in a different way. We want the families to think in a different way. We want communities who innovate. We want a lot of problem solvers in the real world, no matter what your age is. Don't believe that your learning has already stopped like at the age of 25 or 30. You need to learn. You need to stay relevant, right? So please try to redesign your life, profession, and business using the capabilities of the technology that your children are learning. This will bring a seriousness in their learning too. Right now, we have got some comments from the parents that their children are not serious in learning. They watch YouTube videos. They play games in the midnight and they sleep late. They get up very late and they don't join for the assembly. We have got a lot of complaints. But believe me, if you build a team at your home, if you set realistic vision, if you set some goals for the betterment of your family, for the betterment of your life, you are going to achieve a lot. So if you want to sort out this type of complaints, because this is a new era of learning. This is a new era of learning. It's not like somebody is going to learn a lot of steps. Somebody is going to by heart a lot of steps and going to write an exam and get some kind of mark sheets. Each and every day they are learning something new. So build a team along with them. Try to learn about the new technologies. Try to discuss with them how we can turn this into a new business. How we can copycat Hash Future School. That is also allowed, right? Okay. At Hash Future School, we allow that because we are open to that. Okay, we always appreciate competitions. But believe me, this is not about copycatting Hash Future School. Even you can build some new business out of this because each and every day opportunities are coming up. So please build a team. This team will motivate your children to learn. This team will give some vision and mission for your children. Otherwise, if you just think that they are going to complete 1 year or 2 year or 3 year and at Hash Future School and they are going to come back with some kind of grade or something like that, that's not going to happen. Build a team. Try to discuss with them. Try to learn from them. Redesign your life, profession, and business. And you should have this artificial intelligence first mindset. This is what drives Hash Future School. At Hash Future School, we have artificial intelligence first mindset, wherein we think that artificial intelligence is going to drive the world. And we need to add some humanitarian factor. And human beings who use these tools in a wise way will be successful. So we need to build this vision at your home. The same, you will have to build this vision at your community. You are going to be in the forefront. So if you, right now you are in the forefront because you are thinking different, right? You are taking an alternative path in education and you are trying a different path from the crowd. Now you need to tap all the opportunities that comes on the way. Never ever wait for something, some miracle to happen. Please try each and every day, try to be something different. Try to learn from your children. So please try to, whatever they are learning, that's new for you also. Even if you are a graduate or a postgraduate, even if you are a doctor or an engineer, this is something new. Whatever they learn is something new. So try to learn along with them, try to progress, try to redesign your life. So that would be my message for the day. Think in an AI first mindset. And we have got a lot of events that happened at Hash Future School. We conducted one event called Meet the Expert from Juan Gonzalez, who came from NASA. And thanks to Siddharth for bringing him in. And we have got weekly webinars that are happening at Hash Future School. So if you want your child to perform well in the webinars, discuss with them on what topic they are going to present. Don't just leave it for them. Discuss with them on how to make it better. Okay, so we at Hash Future School also, from Hash Future School also, we will be supporting, but this is a way to make it better. And our students have already started some enterprises, some have already stopped, some have failed, some have revamped their business model, some have come back, some have already shut down their business. But this is going to happen each and every month, each and every day at Hash Future School. They are starting their own enterprises, and Global Citizenship Parliament is taking a new turn. They have already formed communities, and they are trying to build some kind of events. And at this point also, the parents can support. The parents can discuss with your children on what changes we can bring in our community, and you can lead this from the forefront, and you can build a team, and you can think about this. And we conducted the Christmas Day celebration. And of course, our UAE community is active, and they have conducted 2 meetups in UAE, and they are planning to conduct meetups each and every month. So I really appreciate Amira Hassan for initiating this movement. And I wish the communities should be like spread all across the world, because this is a new change in education, and we need the communities to drive this movement. And this is the meetup picture, the photo of the meetup that happened in UAE. And during the vacations, many of our students visited each other. Some people traveled to Trivandrum and met someone. Someone came from Kannur to Cochin and met someone. And these are the kind of achievements. These are the kind of different achievements our students got. And this is something which is this is not something that we initiated from Hash Future School. This was something which was initiated by the parent and the student and the children, right? So Rahim has achieved yellow belt in karate, and Yazza, as always, she's a motivating factor at Hash Future School, wherein she has won some championship, some kind of challenge wherein only boys used to win. So we are questioning the norms. That's what I told in my initial slide. I told you, we are challenging the norms. So where the only boys used to attend and win, Esa was able to win one championship. And Rahim has come back with his business, because initially when he launched his business, it was not successful. He was not able to acquire some clients. But right now he has come back. I don't know what is the situation right now, but he has come back with more power. And Abigail has earned 80 riyals using her bookmark business during the holidays. And this is not a small, when you think about 80 riyals, this may not be a big amount, but for a child at this age, this is a big amount. This is a great achievement. I really appreciate Abigail for this, and the parents who supported this. And we are on a mission. I've already shared about this mission. Right now, we are a community of around 90 students, around 90 students and their parents. Next year, we want to grow. We wish to grow. We wish to move to a community of 500 future scholars, wherein we want something different. We want something different to happen in the world. There may be some dropouts. Maybe this year some people may be dropping out because of many factors, because they fear, they have this FOMO factor, fear of missing out, okay, from the crowd. But we don't want those people to stay here and be in that fear. But believe me, we are not going to miss out anything. We are going to achieve a lot. And we are on a mission to add 500 more students in the next academic year. And hopefully we have started. We have got around 10 admissions for the next year. And we are well ahead for that. And we are targeting this to add these 500 students. Because maybe you may ask a question, why 500? Because this is a new thought process. This is a new kind of education. So wherever I go and speak about Hash Future School, I used to get applauds, but people won't turn as a customer, or people won't come back admitting their students for this. Okay, but they really appreciate that. They really appreciate saying that this is a much needed movement for this era, and this is something that is really required. So in order to achieve this mission of 500 future scholars, I would request the support of each and every parent, and I thank each and every parent who support us in all the possible ways. So thank you very much for listening to me. And over to the student. Maybe we will start with the citation of Zahim, right? Nidra Miss, are you ready with that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We will be announcing the stars of the month now. So can we start that?
Yeah. Should I give you the permission?
Yes, sir. Can you please give me the option to share? I think I have joined from Future School. I would be able to share the screen. Okay. So good morning, everyone. Hope you all are doing good. Thank you all for joining. So
You're
as you all know, with great pride, I can say that each student of Hash Future School is immensely talented and are very special to us. And now we are here to recognize and celebrate some of our outstanding students who not only excelled academically, but also exemplifies qualities of leadership, kindness, enthusiasm that set them apart. Their passion for learning, the willingness to go extra mile, and their positive impact on others around them made them the stars of the month. Now we are going to announce the name of the students who got maximum number of class dojo points in each grade as the stars of the month. I hope everyone is ready to see who all are the stars.
You mean
So
of
from
this month or the December month?
December month.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so from Acmas Middle, we have the very talented Honyu Yangya as the star of the month. Please give a big applause to Honyu. Everyone, please give a big applause.
Wow.
Congratulations, Honyu, okay?
Yes, congratulations. And I'm right now clapping my hands.
And from Brainiac's Middle, we have the compassionate girl Assa Muhammad as the star of the month.
Congratulations again.
Big congratulations to you, Assa. Please give an applause for Assa also.
Congratulations, Azza. Good job.
Yeah. And from Acmas Higher Grade, we have the very responsible Muhammad Adnan as the star of the month who takes every responsibilities very well. Congratulations, Adnan.
Congratulations, Adinan. Yes. Am I the only one?
And from Acmas Grooming Grade, we have the little champ Muhammad Zahim as the star of the month. You have done a great job, Zahim. Big applause to you.
Congratulations again.
And from Brainiacs Higher, it is our very enthusiastic Muhammad Abrar. Congratulations, Abrar. Well done.
Congratulations.
And from Cosmos Middle, it is our very talented Fatima Ansel.
Yes.
Congratulations, Fatima.
Congratulations, Fatima.
So I would like to congratulate all the students who have achieved the Star of Month award. And next month we will be coming up with new set of stars. So you need to work for that. Okay. Thank
Yes.
you. Thank you all for joining, and thank you all for sharing your time with us. So I think Joanna, you can move on to the next program.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for the message for the parents, and
Joanna, you can start.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am, for presenting the star of the month as well. So, we have the wonderful portfolios from our music and unique students from Hash Future School. So first to present will be Adnan to present his portfolio. Adnan, can you present it?
Yeah. Can I have the screen share option?
Amin, I'll make you an admin.